Important KYC frequently asked questions for pioneers. Released by Pi Network, pioneers will have answers to many questions about the KYC process. The open mainnet launch requires the Know Your Customer KYC solution from Pi Network. The software was developed to verify millions of pioneers and onboard them into the mainnet ecosystem. Welcome to the Crypto Market channel, where you can keep up with the most recent Pi Network news. In this video, pioneers will have answers to new questions about the KYC process, current Pi Network predictions, and how you can still become a millionaire using Pi Network. I did a lot of research for today's video, so watch it all through to keep up with the Pi Network's progress. Suppose you're interested in anything related to the Pi Network. In that case, this is the place to be if you want to stay up to date on the latest Pi Network news and predictions, as well as the crypto world. Subscribe. Please click the like button if you want us to send you more Pi Network news. Finally, in the comments section below, add the Pi Network to the moon. Let's get started. Many users have questioned the protocol's actions in ensuring the solution is available to all crypto pioneers. This is because the KYC slot is unavailable to most users, and the verification process could be faster for those who have applied to address the issues with KYC applications. The Pi Core team published an essential update on its official blog on April 7 for confused users, including pioneers who don't know how to begin the KYC process. The blog contained frequently asked questions about the process. The publication included 11 FAQs that addressed the KYC application process issues adequately. While the blog addresses pioneers' concerns and questions, the Pi team strives to make the verification process as painless as possible. The team has created KYC solutions in different regions to speed up the process. According to the leading media platform on the decentralized mining blockchain, KYC, or Know Your Customer, is a process that identifies and then verifies users' identities. Pi Network employs a proprietary KYC solution to scalably validate the identity of millions of pioneers worldwide to onboard them to the mainnet blockchain and ecosystem. Not only is KYC important for network integrity and compliance, but it also ensures that it is fair for all human pioneers who have been mining honestly in their accounts. Achieving this goal is critical because genuine, verified humans on Pi will add to the network's robustness while encouraging the development of various apps for a utility-based ecosystem. Over the past year, the peak of its software has been continuously updated to allow more pioneers to apply, address many different application corner cases, and verify the identities of millions of pioneers in preparation for their mainnet migration, all while protecting the network's integrity. The progress of KYC across the entire network will continue to be a top priority for the community, including the core team, validators, and pioneers, and one of the two primary goals of the enclosed network period in the mainnet phase. A major software update in the KYC app was also released and introduced in the Pi Day 2023 announcement. As part of the recent Pi Day celebration, the following FAQs are provided to explain the Pi Day KYC announcement further and to assist pioneers on their KYC journey. In the following few minutes, I will review the most frequently asked questions about KYC application and verification. If you're still here, please like this video and consider subscribing to this channel if you haven't already. So with that said, let us continue our discussion. Do you still need to be randomly assigned a KYC slot by the system? Not except for the two scenarios listed below. Anyone should be able to access the KYC app via Pi browser and begin their KYC application without waiting for an invitation. The invitation-based KYC slot assignment was only used previously. The process has been updated to allow anyone to start. Newly created accounts can only apply for KYC verification once mined for 30 days. No need to be consecutive. This allows the network to prioritize KYC validation resources for more committed human pioneers who have mined enough balance to justify going through KYC and migrating to mainnet. A tiny percentage of accounts the algorithms identify as highly likely fake accounts or accounts with violations will be ineligible for KYC. Suppose such account holders believe that the algorithms have made a mistake. In that case, they should submit their username for further investigation and potential proof of otherwise. By filling out this form at manapy.com KYC access, we can conduct additional research based on the information we receive. Will you still get the KYC slot? Pop-up notification when you start a new mining session? Suppose a KYC slot becomes available for you. In that case, the KYC pop-up notification should not be used as the only way for pioneers to determine whether they are eligible to begin the KYC application. Even though they will most likely receive a KYC slot pop-up, pioneers should check their KYC eligibility directly on the Pi browser's KYC app. KYC Pi launches the Pi browser and goes to the KYC application. Please treat the pop-up notification as a reminder, not an invitation. How do I apply for Pi KYC now that it is open to all? To apply for KYC, you must first download the Pi browser. The PICIC app and the Pi browser provide access to KYC. Make sure you have all of your necessary identification documents on hand. Pioneers are encouraged to check their KYC eligibility directly on the KYC app in the Pi browser. What does KYC tentative approval mean? What is required to pass? How much time will that take before the pioneer can entirely pass KYC? The tentative KYC program does not apply to most networks and requires additional verification checks. Tentative KYC approval does not equal full KYC approval. It thus will unlock functionalities requiring full KYC approval, becoming a validator, or migrating to the main net once the additional checks confirm its full KYC approval. However, provisional KYC approval brings the account closer to full support. The selective tentative KYC program exists to protect the network's integrity by allowing as many real human pioneers as possible to pass KYC while catching and preventing as many fake and bot accounts as possible. This is not only important for the network, but it is also fair to all human pioneers who have been mining honestly in their accounts. The specific additional verification steps may vary depending on the individual case and the time required to complete them. The volume of KYC applications being processed, the availability of human validators in the region, the complexity of the application, and the types of additional checks applied to the tentative KYC case are all factors that can influence the timing. How long will it take for the KYC status to change from tentative approval to KYC passed? The duration of the uncertain approval status varies depending on the extent and type of additional verifications required. One of the priorities for the KYC app in Q223 is to iterate and apply such further checks on tentative KYC cases. That's all for now. We'll pick up where we left off in our next video. Remember to like, subscribe, and enable notifications if you want to take advantage of future Pi network developments, including my upcoming film. Please leave questions or comments about the Pi currency IOUs or the Pi network in the comments section below. I value your presence. I'll see you in another of my videos.